Number one, faith, you have to believe. You have to believe. I began to believe that I could have a successful marriage. I began to believe that. There was not one example of a successful marriage in my entire family. My parents divorced, and my wife's parents they divorced, and there wasn't an example of one. And I began to dream. I began to hope. Faith is very powerful. It gives you hope. Hope is very powerful. In fact, they did an experiment. They took a mouse, put it in some water, put it in a dark room, and this mouse in a glass of water in a dark room to see how long this mouse would tread water. And that mouse would tread water for 3 hours before it went under. They pulled it out. Resuscitated. No, I don't know. But they pulled it out. And then they put a mouse in a glass of water, put it in a dark room. But this time, although the room was completely dark, they put just a tiny piece of string hanging over his head, just out of his reach, and a pinhole flashlight beam on that string. And so to see how long that mouse would tread water, and that mouse was trying, if I could just grab, 3 days that mouse tread water. Why? Hope is powerful. And as I travel around America, and I meet so many young people in our schools, and I encounter people who lose hope. What a tragedy for a young person to lose hope and give up. And instead of pressing forward, they give in and do what everyone else is doing. And I discovered early in life that anyone can do what everyone else is doing. Anybody can walk like, talk like, drink like, cuss like, get their groove on, get their freak on like everybody else. So, anyone can do what everyone else is doing. I can take a dead fish, put it in the river, and it would take off. Ooh, go, you movie, go. It was dead. It's just going with the flow. Any dead fish can go with the flow. It takes us a live fish to go upstream. The true champions singing here right now. The true champions for faith, the true champions for family, are those of us who have the courage to go against the flow. Will there be somebody who's going to talk about you? Yes! But so, because even if you're doing the right thing, someone would say something bad about you. If you're doing the wrong thing, someone would talk about you. So by faith, I decided I was going to move forward. If God had a plan for my life, I want it. The second thing I applied to my life was commitment. And commitment simply means that you're going to have the courage to draw the line. And we have to have the courage to say to our temptations, to say those things that tempt us, say those things. You are not even worthy of my purpose and my potential. And there's some things in life I just won't do. We have to have this resolve. Now I'm dating myself, but anybody remember a cartoon character named Popeye? Ooh, I used to love Popeye. Because every episode of Popeye, there'd come a time where Popeye would say, that's all I can stand. And I can't stand no more. And he'd turn to his spinach, and he'd put the hammer down. But that's how we have to be in life. We have to come to a point in our lives where we're saying that some things I just won't do. I made a commitment. And you don't wait till you're into a situation that's tempting to decide how you're going to flow. You decide now. You don't wait, young man, till somebody puts a blunt in your face and decide whether or not you're going to smoke. You don't wait until the beer's on the table before you decide whether or not you're going to drink. You don't wait, girlfriend, until that boy is whispering all kind of sweet nothings in your ear and every hormone you own is moaning and groaning. Now's the time to decide. Matter of fact, I want to say now. Say now. Now. Everyone now. And now spell backwards, spells what? Okay, we're gonna try that again. I didn't mean to stump you that one syllable word. Everybody say now. Now. Now spell backwards spells what? One. Oh, that sounds so much better. The first time you guys were like, wow. I heard somebody over here say, wow. If you make the commitment now, you already won. You've already won. And that's what happened in my life. I made the commitment when I was a young man, that I was going to honor these godly principles in my life. I made a commitment because I knew the temptations would be coming. And it's the same principle I use in the NFL. I would love to see, I'm sorry, I'm having a flashback. I would love to see a running back or receiver coming my way, not sure which way they're going to go, kind of picking me out, left, right. Because normally what I would do, don't try this at home, you hurt yourself. I'd put my helmet in his chest, and then I would drive through him to an imaginary point approximately 1 yard behind him in an attempt to rip from him his helmet, his head, the ball, and his will to win. But the tough guys, they didn't do all that. Jerry Rice's and the real tough receivers, they didn't do all the faking. They would put a foot down and go around. And that's where some of us are in life. We haven't decided. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go with the flow, maybe I won't. Before you know it, boom! The devil had his hand in your chest. And people say, how did you end up kicked out of school? Or how did you end up with this addiction? How did you end up here? You never made up your mind. I had to make up my mind which way I was going to go. And the other thing that really impacted my life, not only did I have faith and not only did I have commitment, but I also had accountability. And accountability simply means you're going to hang out with people who want the best for you. You're going to begin to read things that are part of those dreams that you have about what you'd like to accomplish. You're going to start filling your life and surrounding yourself with elements, positive elements of the places and the dreams that you have. I know what some of you are thinking that, well, maybe you can just be in any kind of environment and then still live the kind of life you want. I found out that human beings are very, very impressionable, highly impressionable. Let me make a point here before I sign off. Everybody put a hand up like this. Let's do a scrimmage very quickly. Reach that hand nice and high. I see you. I thank you very much. Thank you so much. Now, can you see me? Make a circle. Everybody have a circle? Can you see that? Very good. Very good. Now, watch this. Without breaking the circle, hold it off to the side. Hold that circle off to the side without breaking it. Now, watch this. Without breaking that circle, can you see me in the top and the back? Without breaking that circle, place it on your chin. Without breaking the circle, place it on your chin. Without breaking the circle, place it on your chin. Most of you have it on your cheeks. I said chin 3 times. Woo! Did you see that? I said, I'm sorry. I said, make a circle, put it on your chin. Everybody said, what's that, Mr. Steve? I said, okay, chin. Why does he keep saying chin? Because you pay much more attention to what you see than what you hear, which means I can tell you my testimony and I can explain to you these things until I'm black in the face. But if you walk up those doors, and it, well, I'm black, but if you walk up those doors and you hang with the same environment, then chances are you end up in the same place. There had to be a change. I saw nothing but death and dying all around me. My mother was one of 8. She has 7 siblings, 2 sisters, 5 brothers. All of them are dead, except 2. From habits that could have changed, from the tobacco, from the alcohol, I saw death and dying all around me, and I said, I'm not going out like that. I changed my environment. I changed the way I looked at life. And some great things began to happen. Everybody put a big hand up like this. Make a circle. Without breaking that circle, place it on your chin. Without breaking, well, looky. You have it on your chin this time. You know why? The first time was a bad experience, wasn't it? Mr. Steve humiliated you, didn't he? And somewhere deep inside, you probably said to yourself, I'm not going to allow that bald-headed African-American male to make me look like a fool again. I'm sorry, I break myself up sometimes. We learn from our mistakes. We learn from the tragedy around us. We learn from the misviews of others, and so often as we read the Bible, it says, these things are written as an example for you. We learn, and so today, let me tell you, I had no idea I ever played the NFL. I had no idea I have the wife that I have today, the daughters that I have today, and they're here with me too. I tell my daughters all the time how beautiful they are, because some girls never hear it. Some girls never hear it. The first wrong thing that comes along says the right thing, they make all the bad choices. I tell my daughters every day, girlfriend, you're so fine. Girl, you are so fine. Some girls will never hear it. You know, somebody come up, hi, you look good. You talking to me or her? You say, I look good or her look good? Or her or her? Or me, you play too much. You say, I look. So I know when the first little raggedy something drag up one of my daughters can't even put a sentence together. You know how they do. Yeah, what's up, Dr. Easy? What's up? Yeah, represent girl. What? Represent girl. You look good. I want my daughter to say, hello, subject, predicate. Can you make a sentence? Girl, I said you look good, girl. I know I look good. My daddy tell me that every day. What else you got to offer me? I know. I had no idea I had the daughters that I have today. I had no idea that I have a family. Not too many months ago, I was standing there in northern Iraq speaking to several hundred brand new Christians. Not too many years ago, I was having lunch with my wife and daughters in the Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. I was standing in Zimbabwe in front of 35,000 school children. Had no idea. I'm just so glad I found out that there's a plan. Not only did I find out there was a plan, I'm glad that my heart wasn't hard. I'm glad I accepted the plan. You can see me at stevefitzhugh.com. I got some resources there. Hit me on my Twitter. Thank you for letting me hang out with you. God bless you.